Good evening humans, tyrannosaurusmoth here, and welcome to another retro review. It's been a while since we've done one of these, and tonight we are taking a look at the Predator, Lava Planet Predator figure from Kenner. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks boss as hell, and how could it not? It is cast in all of this beautiful, delicious looking translucent red plastic, and yeah, I love translucent plastic, and red especially, it just looks awesome. And yeah, it's a very striking piece, and it's not just that translucent plastic. We do get some hits of paint here with the black and yellow here on the chest, and then we get the yellow eyes, which really stick out, and then you get this nice just brush of black on the front and a little bit of the back of the head, just kind of bring out some details, a little bit of char sort of look. But beyond that, all the limbs and everything like that, just all that plastic, which actually lets you observe the sculpt, which is very, very nice. Pretty sure this is all original. I don't think there was any reuse for this figure from any other figure in the line. And yeah, just some really cool ideas going on here. Again, making it environmental. You've got a very different type of wrist blade. And you can see the wire coming here to the tricep. Then we get some kind of spiked armor here on that right shoulder. I get a piece right here on the left side of the chest, very, very bare armor for a Yautja. And then the face itself, I feel like this is reused, especially because it has a cracked thing. Maybe it wasn't. I didn't have all of it. Actually, this is one I did not have as a young human, and yeah, I'm so happy to have it now. But yeah, just a totally badass looking figure. Very straightforward with the accessories, as we would expect from a Kenner figure from the 90s. So jumping right in, we do get the biomask, as we've gotten with all the Predator figures in this line. This one, obviously a unique sculpt with that nice deep semi-metallic red. Some very kind of organic looking sculpt to this as well. Not quite as robotic looking or cybernetic looking as some of the other masks. You can see the sculpt inside to fit over the face pretty much perfectly. So yeah, just some really cool stuff. I really do like this mask, very insect-like as well. Just a really nice touch. Then we get his shoulder cannon. So we get the silver piece for the shoulder. You can see these square / diamond pieces. Those just fit over the, things that actually part of the chest armor I pointed out in the last section. Then we get an arm with a couple points of articulation, so it can rotate. And then you can see the cannon here, which looks very similar to what we saw in the movie, just kind of blown up. And then we get this button here, and that is for the last accessory, which is the projectile, which won't focus at all. There we go. So you can see pretty basic sculpt, and cast in this silver plastic. That just goes in the cannon. Of course, it's not going to work. Here, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. Had it upside down. So see the button, and yeah, just get some really good velocity. So yeah, that will do it for accessories. Talking about articulation, this was the mid 90s when this came out, so it was the very height of, or I guess not the height. This is, I guess, maybe where 5 POA started kind of winding down, but still 5 points of articulation, and that is very true here. So swivel at the head, swivel at the arms, go all the way around, and then swivel at both the legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation, and that'll do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here they are with some other vintage lines, with some modern domestics, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with yours truly in human form in both 1/18th and 1/12 scale. So my final thoughts on the Lava Planet Predator from Kenner is that this is just a straight up kick-ass toy. Just if you're looking for vintage lines to get into, you really can't go wrong with pretty much anything Kenner. Specifically, I think the Alien Predator lines are absolutely fantastic. This one, I don't know how I missed out on this one back in the day or how I skipped it over, but there's so much good stuff going on here. The translucent plastic, the action feature with the blaster, the little metallic touches as well. Yeah, it's just such a cool piece. And I think it'd be had for relatively cheap. My best friend got this for me, and I am eternally happy about that because I also got gifted at a later date the NECA version. So yeah, I'm so happy to have these two pieces in my collection. Just complete omissions from the past, and glad to catch up. So yeah, recommends tracking one of these down. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If that's the case, I hope to see you back here because I do reviews every week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk about some nice plastic, escape the world for a while, but really at the end of the world, at the end of the day, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.